It's just building bridges from the States to the Philippines and vice versa.
Hopefully we see more Filipinos out there athletically. We're just here to make sure that we can provide those open doors.
Coach Pat and Coach Cris, Coach Pat, it's been a long time. This feels like a reunion of sorts, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for making time, joining us from Chicago. But the last time we saw each other, I think, was in the Philippines. I think you were still playing. What team was that you
I was still playing for Blue Detergent at that time. It was early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000, right? Because I moved here. I remember I moved to LA 2003, right? And Coach Cris, good to see you again. I know that we didn't connect in the Philippines, but I interviewed you not too long ago as well. Not too long ago, meaning 10 years ago?
I would say about 16 years, 17 years ago, somewhere around there.
Right, but Fil-Am Nation Select is only 1 year old. Tell us about that for those that are not familiar.
Well, Fil-Am Nation is basically a platform that serves all Filipinos around the world athletically. Our mission basically is to provide a platform for exposure and also to educate families in regards to dual citizenship. We definitely don't want to miss those talent out there that's, hiding behind closed doors. So if we can find them, hopefully our goal is to get them playing for the national team and also collegiately opportunities in the Philippines.
This is such an admirable, it almost feels like advocacy for you guys, right? Finding Fil-Am talents, giving them a platform. I've heard this before because there's a lot of talent out here. Maybe not enough because for the, let's say, NBA level because it's so competitive, but they can play for the Philippines. They can play in the Philippines. Coach Pat, what made you decide to start this group?
For a fact that, the national women's basketball team is in need of talent. The scarce of talent back home is not really that competitive when you compete in international level. So, but there is talent back home, and for a fact that the women's national team is in level 1 since 2015. So we try to be in that level for the longest time and compete with the other big nations like China, South Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Chinese Taipei, India, and all those things, And I think with the help of Fil-Am Nation in searching or finding some talents that can help us build more, be more competitive in such that we can level up. And I know that it's not hard finding talents with Coach Cris around. So it's been 1 year ago that we started this, and we hope that we continue finding talents. And again, Coach Cris said, educate also the parents that we could have dual citizenship. There's a lot of rules and regulations regarding FIBA thing, and so we hope that we continue this at the early age, and make the Philippines prouder.
Yeah, I like that because there's a lot of Fil-Ams as well here that want to play for country, right? And this is good that you're giving them an opportunity, educating them on how to go about that. But one thing that strikes me as well is that you're concentrating on women's sports. Is it just women's basketball and volleyball?
I'm definitely advocating for all Filipinos around the world. The talent level is obviously building up, and it's just not basketball. It's every sport from volleyball to soccer, to tennis, to even golf. As you know, there's lots of talent in the collegiate level, and we definitely want to see more talent at the professional level, not just in the Philippines, but all over around the world.
So with that said, what are the programs that you have and who and how can people join your platform?
Well, we have what's called regional camps, and regional camps are hosted in different cities and country. Along those programs, we also have our showcases. For example, Coach Pat, if he's obviously available to come out to the U.S., we create an event where we can obviously expose the best Filipino talent on the women's side. If the Gilas men's side is also available, we will also provide that event for them. At the end of the day, we're here to service our coaches back home on a collegiate level as well as the national level. And if we could help these families understand what it takes and what the steps are, it's going to make our life a lot easier to hopefully make the Philippine country proud.
Talking about Philippine pride, you know, the Summer Olympics that was postponed from last year is happening this year in a few months, and we have yet to win an Olympic gold medal, right? Your thoughts on that, and how is Fil-Am Nation Select helping in that quest?
The talent that the Phil-Americans have right here, not just in America but around the world, those Filipinos kids that are dreaming of, you know, being in the Olympics. This is a one way of, you know, making a shortcut going into the national. We could find talents, and maybe one of these days, you know, we'll be competing for the first time for women's basketball in the Olympics, or not just in the Olympics, but in the World Cup.
As we move on, my goal is to continue working hard day and night. I mean, the work is not done. You know, there's more work to be done out here. So working with Coach Pat, I appreciate his time and efforts, you know, on his end, because, you know, he is another coach that I look up to, just because on the Filipino side, from the Philippines, he is doing what he needs to do as a coach to level up that level play of competition for the Olympic trials. Well, they can definitely follow us on our Instagram page, Fil-Am Nation Select. They can also follow us on our YouTube channel. We have a Twitter as well. All the social media. We're utilizing all the social media to move this movement and show Filipinos how proud we are. Because, you know, as we all know, you know, when we see somebody on TV, we're super proud. So hopefully we see more Filipinos out there, athletically, music, anything. You know, we're just here to make sure that we can provide those open doors.
Just to add on Coach Cris again, it's just building bridges from the States to the Philippines and vice versa. Having talents back home, also making them come here in America to, you know, to prove themselves and have that experience to bring back for the Philippine women's team. So, you know, it's plus for both of us, and you know, we hope that we work for the longest time and make the country proud.
Very beautiful mission is to make the country proud. At the end of the day, right? We're all working to make the Philippines proud. Thank you so much to both of you. God bless you on your journey.